Why, hello again. Welcome to a new series on my Let's Play channel. What I'm going to be doing with this is basically doing experiments with certain features of Minecraft and that sort of stuff. And today's episode, we're going to cover mob farming. Yes, mob farming. Squid, get out of the way. I guess the squids here have been acting kind of funny because they randomly go into land and start killing themselves for some reason. Oh well, let's begin this. Alright, the first thing first, let's go over here real quick. This mob farm takes advantage of a certain mechanic in Minecraft which has to do with water and how it works. Basically, if you pour a water block down here, it will basically stop at like at least 8 blocks ahead of it. So if I just get rid of this water real quick, water will go out to from the center point right here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And in all directions. Why water does this is that every time I think it's moving water or whatever you want to call it, because there's two types of water. There's source block water, which is in this middle right here. That's where I poured the block, pour the water bucket on, and the rest of this is basically flowing water. Yeah, that's what it's called. Each time it goes out, it subtracts the state from the flowing water until it reaches 0, which basically means that it becomes an air block. So, the cool thing about this is that if I throw down this water bucket, it moves entities off the thing. And let's spawn in, I don't know, a villager, for example. Where's this one? Actually, see what this is. Villager egg. I'm gonna summon him on top of this. Come on. He will go off of it till he reaches the edge. There's actually... However, what if we had the water block up a little higher? Say, up by 1. Instead of it being 8 blocks going out this way, the center point is the 9th block, and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's pour it on here. The reason why I'm going to be using this configuration for the mob farm. The reason why I'm doing it is that there's a interesting problem with observers, which I'll get to in a minute. But yeah, it essentially does the same thing. It moves the villager off the platform. There we go. Alright, let's clear this one up. And time set 0. There we go. Now, this can be automated using a dispenser and a bucket. As you look in this dispenser, there's a single water bucket, and if we press this button, it will basically create the water system for you, and if you click it again, it will collect the water for you. Now, the cool thing about this is that it can be stacked if you use the observer slash combination with the dispenser. Now, like I said before, there's a reason why I'm preferring this configuration over the one over there. It's because the detector, for some reason, detects multiple blocks around it. Let me just make a little demonstration of this real quick. Sorry about that. Alright, now if you place the water down, what's that light? This flashes once. Now if you get rid of the water, it goes crazy for some reason. I don't know why it's doing that. It could be some sort of glitch with Minecraft, but if you just bring it up a little bit, like this, to like right here. I'm gonna knot it real quick. Nah, I should have been more prepared. Alright. I'll be right back in a minute when I get this demonstrated. Whew, that took a hot minute. Alright, let's do this test. Alright, that does it fine. Alright. Yeah, the reason why is that if you aim lower, I think what it's doing, it's detecting the blocked states of like the blocks around it for some reason. And I don't know why. Oh, well, let's continue. Now, for the top part of this farm, we need to do some timing on it. Why is there a villager? More specifically, a fishing villager. Might have something to do with that thing right there. Oh well. Now, for this next part of it, we're going to look at this redstone circuit that I created. Now, what this thing does, if you watch for a second, it shouldn't take that long. It's going to send a signal to this, it's going to fill it, and then it's going to wait a bit, and it's going to unfill it. Now, don't let this redstone kind of like, let's just say, hamper you from building this farm. It's pretty straightforward. This signal goes straight to the dispenser, which dispenses this water bucket. And this goes through a one of those mono circuits, which is right here. This one is the piston slash dropper mono circuit. Basically, it will shoot a signal to this and releases the water. Then it will get its signal from this LR latch, which will toggle when this etho clock basically hits this other mono state circuit. It will send the signal over here, and then it will do a loop around with these repeaters to reset it, and then for the rest of the timing, this basically a chain of repeaters will go through and basically time the water basically getting collected. Sorry for that explanation. Since you put it, it basically helps with the water dispensing and the water timing. Yeah, it's a fairly over-engineered kind of redstone circuit, but it does the job very, very well. And I can extend the signal from this point over here with this etho clock, and I can also extend it here with this repeater chain. Yeah, let's break this real quick, which will result in this monstrosity right here, which does roughly the same thing, but it handles the water portion of it. Let's wait till it basically goes through its cycle real quick. You put it right there. This will demonstrate how this works. This has the same timing as that one over there, but it has a longer delay due to the repeater chain being slightly long. Now let's watch it for a sec. It should come out any second now. There we go. The water comes out, which this should push the aggressive mobs off the platform and into whatever kill chamber I have down there, and it should collect the water. There we go. Perfect. Alright, let's move on. The next part of it is what item collecting system I'm going to use. I'm going to be using campfires to kill the mobs, which has an issue with it, which I'll get into when I show the mob farm. It's pretty straightforward. It's a 3x3 chamber, so it will kill spiders. And it has a bunch of hoppers down here because campfires are half blocks, so we can collect items using just hoppers only. This requires 9 up here, and 7 down here for all the barrels I'm collecting in it. I could be using this regular chest, but I decided to use barrels instead because I don't have to worry about it's just easier to collect from them if you have a block above it. For example, let's put here. I can still get access to the inventory. That's what I like about barrels. But the only sacrifice that you have to make with these is that you can't put another barrel next to a different barrel to increase the inventory size. But I'll let that go. What's with these squids? Oh well. Alright, let's get to the big boy, which for some reason is lagging like crazy. We're going to go on top of this thing, and I'm going to demonstrate the mob farm. This mob farm has to be situated at least at 190, so you don't have to worry about any mobs down here affecting the mob cap. And as you can see, it has basically the same kind of feature. It has all the barrel collector here. This little area over here is just an AFK area, so mobs will spawn. And it's essentially the same thing. I made the area bigger because I wanted spiders to get down there too, so I can kill them. And I had a small issue with the spiders basically kind of jumping out of it, so I put these gates over here to basically kind of keep them inside this little thing. The issue with these campfires is that if you have a witch, it will basically, the witch will cast a fire resistance potion on itself, so you can't collect any witch kind of drops from it, which kind of sucks. But hey, it gets all the other mobs pretty well. And if we go on top of this kind of darkening kind of curtain area, here's basically the setup I had down there. The only difference between that one and this one is that instead of using one, I'm using about 3 stacks of cobblestone. So it boosts the clock pretty far, and I've added an additional like 25 repeaters to basically make it longer. So yeah, this is pretty much the mob farm itself. So let's demonstrate how this works. I'm going to stand over here in the AFK area for about a few minutes. Let me get out of peaceful mode, put in normal, and we'll wait right here for a few minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, I waited about 5 minutes, so let's go check to see what's going on at the farm. We hear mobs. Ooh, we already have drops. Cool. Let's go up here and watch it for a minute. Tons of mobs in there. As you can see, it spawns a lot of mobs in one area. The good old music of Minecraft. We're just gonna wait a minute, see when it starts spilling. Oh my god, there's so many skeletons. You could do it, Redstone. Give me all those mobs. Come on. There we go. Oh, yes. They're all going to the middle. And let's go there. Oh, yes. Not a bad little mob. I don't see any witches. Still, it kind of works with spiders. It's not perfect though. I think there might be a better way of handling this problem because spiders jump out sometimes. Let's see how many mob drops I got from that. Horde of mobs. Ooh, nice. I'm gonna let it run for like 30 minutes and see how much items I get from this. So I'll be right back. Alright, it's been 30 minutes, so let's go check on the farm real quick. Oh, Jesus. There we go, sound gone. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. This is really good, actually. This farm can be modified with these bad boys to just become a creeper farm if you want it. Not a bad little farm. Yeah, here's a witch. As you can see, let me turn down this real quick. Yeah, as you can see, the witch casts flame resistance potion on it herself, so it won't die in this farm. Probably because this will burn it. Probably that's why it's doing it. So yeah, this farm is a bust when it comes to witches. But every other mob, other than witches, they die pretty quick. So yeah, this was an interesting experiment. And that concludes this video. I'm not going to basically claim this farm to be my own farm because I'm not entirely sure if somebody else created it first or not. So, yeah, whoever created it first, I give you credit for it. It's a pretty awesome farm. And I think this is it for this video. Well, you all take care, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take it easy. And hopefully you all are safe in these crazy, crazy days. Take it easy, fam.